Hello, this is John Stephen. This is my second reflection. And I guess you're probably wondering how have I improved, how have I changed, all that kind of things. And, well, I've certainly improved in the fact that I know more what I'm doing. I know more about inventory, I know more about stocking. In fact, one of the things that's come up that's been a little bit different this time is I've actually been offered positions as a stalker. Well, not like a night stalker or anything, but you know what I mean, like a person who would make sure the inventory and all of the stands is proper and all that kind of things. And that's actually a new goal that I want to set for myself to try to get trained as a stalker, not just get a random job here and there because I'm in between jobs on the day, but to sort of get scheduled, I guess you could say, as being a stalker. That's a new goal I want to set for myself, and I want to achieve by my next reflection. I think it's possible. I think upcoming on my schedule, I might just be getting a training in that. Um, but as of other things that from the past that may have gotten more challenging or anything like that, I still gotta say the most challenging thing is the hecticness of this job. Like a lot of people think that their job is hectic because they gotta get the paper in at a time, but ours is we don't have the comfort of just kind of being at an office desk and doing things at our own pace. Ours is sort of we have guests in front of us that want their item and they want it now. And so we have to be able to, get them their item, serve the ice cream, make sure all the chocolate in the ice cream is good, make sure the popcorn's being popped, make sure nothing's getting stale, a thousand different things at once. And the entire time you gotta keep a smile because the guests, they say that you're unhappy, they're gonna be unhappy, and you don't go to Disney World to be unhappy. So it's certainly it's certainly very stressful having to keep up to the pace the guests want you to keep up to. So it certainly makes you a much more faster worker working here, and that's certainly been the most challenging aspect and something I feel I feel will be my final goal is to be able to do as I put in one of my goals from for this class was to be able to do 5 transactions in 1 minute. And I've noticed one thing: it's impossible to do that on your own. And it's certainly I've learned the value of teamwork because at Fantasmic we have one person doing the register, one person getting the clerk his items, and one person doing all the cooking, and one person doing all the preparing for all the inventory. And so with a team, I think it's going to be possible eventually. And certainly when I work as a cashier at one of the booths for Fantasmic. Um, but as for things I've enjoyed, well, what do you work for Disney World? You work at Disney World because of the satisfaction you bring to guests, and it certainly hasn't changed for me at all. I really, really do like helping out guests, and I really like making them feel special. And I've already been told by guests that I have made their trip. I remember there was one little girl. She was crying her head off. She was screaming at her parents. The parents didn't know what to do. They offered her things. They offered her this and that, but I was listening the entire time. Still keeping up my pace with the guests. And I went up to the little girl and I offered her just an ice cream, a Mickey's Premium, the classic Mickey's head. It's chocolate dipped. It's ice cream dipped in chocolate. Looks like Mickey Mouse. I offered it to her, and it absolutely delighted her, made her day. She instantly stopped crying. She looked at me and smiled and hugged me, and it's a little fuzzy, it makes you feel all warm and fuzzy, and I really like that feeling. But I certainly got to say that things I would like to look to improve on in the future, like I said, I would love to become getting offered new roles and whatnot, which is possible. And I would like to increase my connection with managers, which I've already certainly taken those steps. They've taken a kin to me. They know me by my name very well. And in fact, I've actually talked to Rylas Carter himself, the vice president of Hollywood Studios. So I've opened up connections. I've even opened up connections with the vice president of entertainment here at the Hollywood Studios. And I've learned if I would like to possibly take a track in, going of the entertainment route here at Disney, I have his number, I have his card, and so I certainly have opened up a connection with him. and I would like to open up further more connections with other Disney employees and increase what I've already had going for me. And managers like the way like my performance here, and so just going to continue that. And hopefully by the third reflection, I'll have achieved all these goals.